navigate the emergence of next-generation breeding technologies, bridging the gap between scientific innovation and public acceptance has never been more vital. And this is exactly why we are here today. This activity champions an essential tool for situating Philippine agri-biotechnology in the global space. And of course, data transparency is very important. And through this strong collaboration among ISA, CropLife Philippines, and Bayer Crop Science Philippines, our goal is to bridge the gap between biotechnological innovation and institutional acceptance by officially presenting ISA Brief 57 to the Philippine Quad media. The recently launched Global Status of Commercialized Biotech GM Crops in 2024 highlighted the adoption, benefits, and future prospects of biotech crops worldwide. This morning, we aim to localize this narrative by presenting the current agri-biotech landscape in the Philippines while recognizing the vital contributions of our key stakeholders who have made biotech adoption and acceptance a success in the country. We are incredibly honored to have our distinguished scientists, agricultural experts, media partners, and guest farmers gathered here today to discuss the future of agricultural innovation. We would like to acknowledge our friends from the media. We have representatives from the Philippine Daily Inquirer, Manila Bulletin, Malaya Business Insight, Business Mirror, DZMJ Online, and Jaryong Tagalog. We also have Balaguer Enterprises or Jaryong Tagalog Networks Limited, Philippine Star, Radio Henyo, or from DZRH